Over the last 500 days, I built a truly balanced lifestyle from the ground up. I built an online business providing me time and location freedom. I started running and ran 12 marathons in 12 months while I built my body in the gym. I started learning Spanish and became conversationally fluent in 7 months. Then I used my new language and location freedom to start exploring the world, living in South America with my best friend. So many people searching for this truly balanced lifestyle end up living extremely unbalanced lives. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build this balance and the biggest mistakes to avoid. If we want to achieve this true balance, we need to maximize the 3 key pillars of life. This is your wealth, your health, and your relationships. 99% of people who say they want this balance in their life end up living in extreme disbalance where they only focus on their relationships. Realistically, they put 0 effort and take 0 risk on their wealth and end up working a 9-to-5 job that they absolutely hate. And they think, okay, well, I need balance right now. So they go out drinking with their buddies, they stay up late, they eat out. As a consequence, they have no time to work on their health and their health suffers as a consequence. And as the years go by, they just end up working a job they hate with 0 time and location freedom, and they end up with pretty poor health and a bunch of drinking buddies. And this is 99% of people who want this balanced lifestyle. And the reason for this is the way they've set up the lifestyle, the foundations that they've built upon. But if we can build these foundations correctly, we can achieve greatness in all domains of life, and we can achieve this true balance. Now, there are 2 men. Both of these men want to achieve a truly balanced lifestyle. They want to max out the 3 key domains in life: their health, their wealth, and their relationships. So they both set off to try and max out these 3 characteristics. The first man decides, I need to build my relationships. I need to start by having a really solid group of friends because this is how I'm going to get my big life enjoyment. So he goes out and he finds himself a group of drinking buddies. And every weekend they have a lot of fun together. They go out drinking, they go out partying. They have a great amount of fun. He's really enjoying his life right now. Now, all of his drinking buddies have a 9-to-5 job. This is just a normal thing to do. So he thinks, okay, well, I need to get myself a 9-to-5 job as well. I need to pay for these beers. I need to be able to go out and have some fun. So I need to get myself a wage. Now, every single week, he goes and works his 9-to-5 job. And then on the weekends, he can have fun, go out drinking with his buddies. The other man decides, I need to focus on my wealth. I need to get my wealth to the next stage. This is the first bucket I'm trying to fill. So he decides to start an online business. He decides to go out and build himself an online business in the search of time and location freedom. Now, as the months go past, he realizes this is really hard. This is a lot harder than he thought it was. It takes a lot more effort. There's a lot more problems that he's encountered, and he's really, really struggling. Now, with the help of a few online mentors, a bit of information, he eventually gets his way through and he starts finally making a little bit of money. This feels great because he's found a way to earn some money online. Now, as a consequence, he doesn't need to live in his expensive country where the weather's bad. He can go and live where it's cheaper, where the weather's nicer, where it's just a better place to be. So he packs up his bags and he decides to go to the greener pastures. He decides to go and live on a nice little tropical island where he can continue to work on his business and have a little bit more fun with his life. So he goes off and he keeps working on his online business. But very quickly he realizes that he's spending all day on this business. It is consuming his entire life. He doesn't have time to do anything else. But he comes to a key realization. He realizes that he's been spending all day working on a bunch of meaningless tasks. He's spending all day researching, doing admin tasks, and realistically, there's only a few things that he genuinely needs to do to push his business forward and actually continue to earn money. So what he does is he cuts out all of the nonsense. He works about 4 hours a day and he gets rid of everything else. So by about midday, he's done with all his work. This is a huge amount of time he now has back, and he realizes that he's finally achieved it. He's achieved time and location freedom. He can work where he wants, when he wants. This is a fantastic feeling. He's over the moon. Now the other man realizes, okay, I've just maxed out my relationship stat. I need to go out and I need to get in better shape. I need to start going to the gym and lifting weights. So he goes to the gym. He starts going a few days a week. He's getting pretty consistent. He's liking what he's seeing. The problem is every weekend he has to go out drinking with his buddies because that's exactly what they want to do. They want to go out drinking. They want to have a good time. So every single weekend he's staying up late. he's drinking, he's having fun, he's eating some junk. But as a consequence, the progress is slow. He's not progressing in the gym as fast as he wants. He's putting in a bit of effort, but the results aren't all that good. And coupled with the fact that he doesn't have the time he wants to put into the gym because he's got his 9 to 5 job, he's got all these relationships, his health isn't where he wants it to be. The other man realizes that he has a lot of time to focus on his health, and he's got a little bit of money to invest in some high quality food. So he realizes, okay, I can really start taking my health to the next level now. So he decides to start going to the gym. Because he has half his day available, he has all day to go to the gym if he really wants to. So that's what he does. He starts going to the gym more and more often, eating better, and he starts getting pretty wham. He starts getting in some pretty good shape because he can go so consistently, because he has so much time back, because he can actually go to bed on time and have high quality energy throughout the day. He loves going to the gym and he starts getting in pretty damn good shape. And he realizes that, damn, I've really maxed out the health stat right now. I now have time and location freedom and my health is really good. Now the first man realizes, damn, I'm working a 9 to 5 job I absolutely hate. 5 days a week, I have to put this collar around my neck and rock up, sit in front of this desk and sit in this prison 48 weeks a year. This is not the life I want to live whatsoever. So on his free time, he discovers something called an online business. And this online business is going to give him time and location freedom. He's really excited because he sees so many people who have this great freedom and he realizes this is exactly what he wants. So he decides to start building an online business. He thinks this is the key. This is how I'm going to unlock the wealth. I already have my relationships. My health is, well, it's okay. It's not great, but it's not bad. Now I need to focus on the wealth. I need to take the wealth to the next level. Now this man's friends see him trying to build this online business. They see him post a bit of content, try and make a bit of money online, and they start laughing at him. They go, what on earth are you doing? You can't make money online. People don't actually do that. If you want to make money, you need to get a real job. So they laugh at this guy and they say, what are you doing? Now, some of these guys have thought about building this online business, but they got a bit scared and they were a bit afraid of what other people thought of them. So they decide it's best for me to just laugh at this guy. Make sure that he doesn't actually achieve this because it would be pretty sad if this guy had time and location freedom and I'm sitting here in my 9 to 5 job. So they laugh at him, they make fun of him. And what happens is the business gets hard. Just like the second man, the first man realizes that it's quite difficult making money online. It is not as easy as it sounds. There are a lot of problems that get in the way. And because he has all of his friends laughing at him, telling him, you can't actually make money, you need a real job, he realizes, yeah, this is stupid. What am I doing? This doesn't work. So he gives up on his online business and he goes back to the 9 to 5. But at least he has all his friends. He knows, okay, I may not be a millionaire. I may not have time and location freedom, but I'm making a little bit of money from my job. I might get a pay rise at the end of the year. My health, well, it's not great, but it's not bad. I'm going to the gym a few days a week. And look, I've got all of these friends. He feels like, yeah, I've achieved a balanced lifestyle. Sure. Meanwhile, the second man is pondering. He realizes he now has the time and location freedom. He now is in pretty good shape. His health is pretty fantastic. He's realistically maxed out 2 key domains in life here. The next thing he needs is relationships. So he thinks, okay, how can I actually take my relationships to the next level? How can I make sure that I fill up this bucket and achieve true dominance across all areas of my life? But after a while, he realizes, wait a second, I already have great relationships. From his time he's been spending in the gym, he's got to meet great people. From his travels and adventures, he's been able to go on all these dates and build these relationships. He's been able to build himself a fantastic network of people around him. From the business he's building, the masterminds he's been to, the programs he's joined, the past clients. He has a lot of these relationships. And because he has so much free time, he has time to nurture and develop these relationships and take them to the next level. This man realizes that he has achieved true balance across every domain of his life. To achieve true balance, the first thing you need to do is be able to do what you want, when you want, where you want. If you have to go to your 9 to 5 job and you have to put a collar around your neck, sit in front of a desk in a prison 48 weeks a year, it is very, very difficult to have the time to be able to max out any other area of your life. When you start by focusing on yourself, building this online business, building your health, you will go through a period of loneliness. So many successful people refer to this as the lonely chapter. It's where you feel different on the inside, but from the outside, you seem like the exact same person. You don't really fit in with the people that you're around right now, but you don't have the outcomes to be able to be around the people you want to be around. So you're stuck in this weird phase. As you continue to build your health and your wealth, you continue to put these reps in, the reps are going to start catching up to you and you're going to start materially changing your life. And this is the point where you really start to attract the people around you that you want to truly be around. Now, you may be really lucky. You may have a few friends going through this transformation with you, but you may not. But the beauty of this is because you have all of your time back, while your relationships may have been an afterthought at the start, you can so quickly reinvest this time back into your relationships. So long-term, your relationships are actually going to be better as a consequence. Unlocking your time as quickly as possible truly allows you to achieve mastery in all domains of life. If you decide to start off by building relationships, doing the really easy thing that feels good, what's going to happen is you're going to start with these relationships, but you're going to create a suffocating environment and you're going to have less and less and less and less time, and you're not going to be able to master any other domain of your life. And as you get less time, you also have less time to invest into your relationships. So these relationships also suffer as a consequence. And the only balance you truly achieve is the fact that you're underperforming in every area of your life. Now, if you're an online entrepreneur and you want to achieve mastery in every domain of life, then you can join the Modern Monk community for free. What we do is show you exactly how to grow your business quickly without spending all day at the desk, so you have the time to invest into your health and into your relationships. I'll leave a link in the description below for that. For everyone else, if you want to know the number one biggest benefit I found from living without online entertainment by myself for over 500 days, then you can check out this video right here. So I'll either see you in the Modern Monk community or in that video. Cheers.